Nobody will learn anything from me.
I used to say that myself.
Hey, you!
I agree with you.
Enough trouble as it is.
No one really wants to.
That was quite obvious.
Why aren't you working?
About it differently.
Haven't you heard yet?
I'm no better
The
off
Paladins have
myself.
arrested Bennet.
Everything you hear. Don't say you didn't know that.
What happened?
Believe these
Well, we were
days.
in the city to shop when all of a sudden we heard a scream. Someone yelled, "There they are! Get them!"
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Boy, was I scared. I took to my heels and ran like the demons were after me.
Got my own
Bennet was right behind me. I don't know what happened, but when I got outside the city, he had disappeared. I must have lost him in the city.
Can't go on like this forever.
So why was Bennet arrested?
Murder. Bennet is supposed to have murdered a paladin. What nonsense. I was with him the whole time.
It's a bad
So why don't you go to town and explain the whole thing?
Listen to him talk.
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Nah, certainly not in the current
Hardly
situation.
know what to believe anymore.
Situation?
You know, Onar in the city. That's bound to come to a bad end.
Change.
I've heard a thing or two.
How did the mercenaries here on the farm
Get
react?
that from me.
Well, I don't know exactly what they're planning, but some of them are really pissed off.
I can understand that.
If it were up to them, they'd rather attack the city today than tomorrow to get Bennet out. Talk to Lee. Maybe there's something you can do.
I've got no time for that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Can I buy weapons from you?
That was no.
I don't have much.
That's
We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Didn't get that from me.
bad business.
You don't have to tell me that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
It's quite obvious.
That's no secret.
Of course we got him in
Tell
town.
you didn't know that.
Anything you really should have known.
Hey! Can I have some more of your stew?
These militia bastards threw Bennet in the hole. Do me a favor and get him out of there, will you? In the meantime, I'll cook you some yummy stew.
Let's wait and see what happens.
It has come to my attention that you have it in for my boys, and as far as I know, you're one of Lee's protégés. I'm warning you, a few things are going to be different around here soon, and we'll talk about this again then.
Just stay away.
Where did you pick that up then?
I'd have gone about it differently.
That was no big deal.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Put down that weapon. Hey, you're not quite as
You
stupid
haven't
as you
seen
look.
the last of me!
That's all just gossip.
Wait a minute.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
Any news?
You made the wrong choice. You could have been one of us.
That'll never change.
It's a bad business.
I couldn't get away with that.
It was just like you said.
Hey,
You believe everything you hear.
That was obvious all along.
He thinks it's as
Hardly know what
easy
to
as
believe
that.
anymore.
That's all just.
Oh my goodness!
Fight!
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Stop right there, you lowlife!
nothing to be had there.
We'll see about that.
Wait a minute.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black-hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you. When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check on those guys, and do away with them.
I want to improve my abilities.
I said I could help you, not that I would. As long as you aren't one of us, you can find someone else to instruct you.
I'm staying out of it.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's no secret.
You didn't get that from
Agree
me.
with you completely.
That was no big deal.
That's been known a long time. Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's no secret.
I can't help him.
What about Bennet?
So you heard about that? The bastards have locked him up, just like that. As if I didn't have enough problems with my own people. Now I have to take care of the paladins too.
What will you do about Bennet?
I don't know yet. A few of the boys would like to run to the city and knock Lord Hagen's teeth down his throat. Luckily, we don't have enough people for an operation like that, and besides, it's not my style.
Are you going to stay here and see what happens then?
Certainly not. Lairs is still in the city, and trying to find out how we can get Bennet out of there. Until that happens, I'm trying to calm my people. I only hope that Lairs doesn't take too long.
Can I help you in this matter with Bennet?
Sure, a bit of intelligence and sanity certainly wouldn't hurt in this matter. Enos knows there are enough idiots running around here. Go to the city and see if you can find a way to get Bennet out of there. But don't be too long about it. I don't know how much longer I can keep the men under control.
Is it real?
take care of everything for everybody.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
These are bad.
Hey! What about Bennet, the blacksmith?
You mean the mercenary? He is sitting in jail where he belongs.
Can I talk to him?
Certainly. Just go in. But if you try to help him escape, you will be in for it.
You again? Try to pick another fight with me, are you?
How come you're in the slammer?
Those swine have thrown me in the hole. I'm supposed to have murdered a paladin. But I didn't do it. They're only trying to frame me.
Why would they do that?
How would I know? You've got to get me out of here. Talk to Lord Hagen. Tear down the wall. Who cares? Just do something.
What happened?
I went downtown with Hodges to buy some supplies for our boys. Suddenly, we heard a loud scream and the sound of running feet.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened and that they would grab us at once if they saw us there. We ran like hell, then just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me at once and they threw me straight into this hole.
Who was murdered?
I have no idea. One of the paladins. I don't know them.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You had better ask Lord Hagen. He knows all the details.
Do they have any evidence against you?
They say they have a witness who recognized me.
Well, do you know who the witness is?
No, all I know is that he's lying.
Who's leading the investigation?
Lord Hagen himself. Since the victim was one of the paladins, this falls under martial law.
What does that mean?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out of here, they're going to let me swing without further ado. You've got to help me, or there'll be a war. Lee's not going to take this lying down. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus, by explicit... The sentence is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a few days.
Hey, you!
Don't bother me, I'm on duty. Do you really believe that?
You don't have to tell me that.
I never knew that.
I need to talk to you about Bennet.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
I believe that Bennet is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. You raise some serious accusations. If you cannot present me with evidence that the witness lied, then you had best hold your tongue.
How come you're so sure that Bennet is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennet, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason.
Hey! You saw the murder of Lothar, didn't you?
I need not answer any questions about a current investigation. Lord Hagen already has everything I know on record.
What was it you saw?
Really, I haven't got any time now. You need to go now. The office is closing.
Hey, you! Enough of that. What did you see?
I saw how the mercenary struck down the paladin from behind, and then he took his sword and rammed it through his chest.
Are you completely sure?
Yes, of course. I saw it with my own eyes. But I really haven't got any time now. There's a huge pile of paperwork I need to do.
Hey! I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
They could make you talk in the monastery.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we have ways to bring out the truth. Painful ways.
No, please don't. I'll tell you everything you want.
So what really happened?
I didn't see what happened. I received some gold for blaming that mercenary. In times like these, it's everyone for himself. I needed that money.
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I rat him out.
Are you going to tell that to Lord Hagen too?
I'm not a lunatic. I can't stay in town now. I'll give you my diary. That should be proof enough.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennet is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
Save yourself the trouble. Cornelius is dead.
Then he has already received his just punishment. Well done.
Hey, you!
He should have known
Any news?
You're responsible for the best news yourself. They've let Bennet go again. He's back at the farm. Go to him. I think he'd like to thank you himself.
Who says things like that?
I won't tell her a thing for now.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Same old thing all over again.
I get so worked
Listen to the wrong people. That's
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
Where did you pick that?
What do you mean?
A present.
Is it really true?
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
All that matters is strength.
I've got my own opinion about that. I've already said as much.
I agree with you.
Hey, you! Can I have some more of your stew?
I heard you helped Bennet get out of jail. Good job, kid.
He really should.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I've got nothing left. Come back later.
And that's the truth.
That's exactly what I said.
That's no secret.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
I agree
Tell
with
me
you
that isn't
completely.
true.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Any news about Bennet?
At least he doesn't seem to have suffered any lasting damage in jail. Good work.
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure. Do you still have any?
A few.
Thanks. Here's your money. Bring me all you can find.
But he knew that all along. You have to step in and sort
See
things
that?
out.
I can't help him. That's been known a long
You should
time.
really have known better.
That's
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's an open secret.
That's not what I heard.
I used to say that myself.
He listened to the wrong people.
Tell me that isn't true.
Hey! Show me your wares.
Been there, done that.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Same old thing all over again.
Get that from me.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became his subject. And Beliar gave unto it a portion of his divine power, so that it might destroy the land.